What is up, YouTube? Today we're back into the Guild War banger, and we are fighting against a Japan guild today. And first of all, before we start, I want to say thank you for helping me hit 14,000 subscribers on YouTube. I really appreciate it. I can't believe we are celebrating another thousand, so thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. And I did recently post two videos regarding the Guild War defenses that you should try to run if you're trying to farm Mystics on Guild War defense. And also my thoughts on MLTN. If you haven't watched those yet, I highly do recommend giving those a check out. But I won't really drag this on too much. This is just going to be some standard attacks in this video. But once again, thank you for the 14,000 subs. And please like, comment with the algorithm, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into our first attacks of today.
Somehow I spaced out.
Oh shit. That's very awkward. I just realized my recording was black this whole time. Shit. Also, why is it lagging so much? Huh. Okay. So I definitely just S3 here since A Leica is going to get 15 CR, so I'll just raw S3.
You will all disappear from
Renewed Will's gonna allow me to go in front.
Oh,
Beautiful. No death breaks though, so now we're gonna Soul Burn S2 onto Setsuka. It's Secret Art Storm Sword, so now we're gonna S3. I'm assuming this kills Setsuka. Very good. Gavel procs, boom, and then boom. Nice and easy. Super nice and easy.
born of thy wretched sacrifice.
Turn the audio down a little bit. Okay. So Mirrored Lotus rank goes. She's gonna S3. We don't care about it because we don't mind eating an S3 damage because we're gonna proc Young Senya. And now I want to make a decision. Like, do I want to go for S3 or do I want to go for S1? I'm inclined to just go for S1 onto Scales, just for the extra chip. Okay, beautiful. And now I can Soul Burn with Luna. Okay. And now I'm going to... If I S3 BBK, it might still have Immortality, right? So I think the play here is to avoid getting feared. It's just Soul Burn S1 onto Freerin to kill through the... to get this. Since I saw that was 7k HP, this kills 2. That confirms my suspicions of the evasion artifact on BBK. We go for the S2 here. This is the first attack. I kind of made a recording error because I didn't include the actual stats of the units. So I'm going to quickly just go through the units real quick, just because for the sake of the video. Briar is on 86 crit, so I can land on Genesis Ross. My A Leica is on just a one-shot build for Setsuka. And then Cavill is on Symbol to hit. And then the second setup is Luna is on 289 speed. Freerin is 275. And then Young Senya's on Prot set so that I can tank. My bad. The next two attacks will be proper. And before we get back to the video, I want to thank you, Huawei AppGallery, for sponsoring today's video. Now, if you guys don't know what Huawei AppGallery is, you can basically get 20% cash back on any Epic 7 purchases when using PayPal as your method of payment. Now, as you can see on screen, you can see that the coupons that I get are 20% of all the packs that I buy. And as a content creator, I do have to spend quite a bit. Now, how you can benefit is you can go to the description and use my download link and follow the steps. And as you can see in the shop, you can see in Brazil pricing, when I make the purchase, it's at $54.90. I go through and you can see highlighted right here, 20% cash back after each purchase with PayPal. And now, obviously, there's a lot of good Black Friday deals that are going away very soon. So I highly recommend you guys pick them up ASAP. And with the $54.90 purchase, we get a 20% cash back that's going to be applied for the next purchase. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up the next set of 2+1 growth packs. And you can see right there, boom, $10.98. going towards my next pack, which can cover my Burning Passion packs or anything else that I'm looking for. So once again, thank you Huawei AppGallery for sponsoring this video, and use my link below to download and get your savings today. All right, so for our second attack, we're going to be hitting Rylet, Freerin, Bellion. That's kind of a weird comp, but we're going to be going with Abigail, who is going to be on XIV Temperance, which is basically just a FCC barrier to cycle the shields for the backline, since I don't really need any artifact. I could go like no artifact, but let's just put this on to have a free barrier, I guess. Shooting Star Arcadius is going to be on speed and immunity, and reason why we're on immunity so that I don't get provoked by a high effectiveness Bellion, just in case. And obviously Bastion of Hope to increase. Actually, I don't even know why I'm on this, actually. Let me go on, I don't know, Idle Cheer? Not Idle Cheer. Touch of Rekos? Guardian Ice Crystal? Sure. Go Guardian Ice Crystal, makes no diff. Then we're gonna have Kayron, who's gonna be on Destro immunity, so I don't get provoked, and then MLDB because I'm getting hit a lot, and I can potentially get an attack buff. Alternatively, you could just run like any artifact, even no artifact is fine. But basically, you just want to go for like a nuke damage setup because you want to make sure these die ASAP, and because I am gonna have Freer in S3. I just need to make sure that my Kayron is gonna be the lowest HP since I have bulk on these two units, so everyone is gonna hit Kayron and counter nonstop. Then on the bottom, it's going to be Ilanav, Harseti, A. Ravi. So two dark units. I will go with Celine on speed and pen set. Now, I don't think you actually need to go speed set just because you can actually skimp out and go for like high damage. So you could do something like this if you wanted to. Um, which, I mean, for the sake of the video, I guess I could change to, so we will. And then Summer Photogenic to ignore the Aureus potentially on Ilanav. And then Christie's going to be here on Bastion of Perlucia to give me some ER and barrier and survivability with her mitigation on her skill tree. As you can see here, 30% damage sharing. Then we're going to be going with Yunya. So in case it's a high effectiveness Hardy, we get tagged. We have the insta cleanse. We have proof of friendship. We are just totally piss chilling turbo. And once we get the Selena S3 up, we're just going to kill them slowly but surely. Let's go. All right. Well, Shepherd of the Hollow. Also, I kind of wanted to hit this guy because he has RS in his name, which means he's a RuneScape player, and I love my RuneScape players, yo. My Kayron gets fucking tapped. Probably should have gave him ER, actually, now that I think about it, but whatever. We're gonna S2 and extend our Immortality for 3 turns. Our counter is fucking gone, but it doesn't really matter too much, I think. As long as my other units don't die. Surely I won't die, right? I just realized that I kind of have my setup wrong. Uh-oh. I should have had ER on. Oops. And now I'm not countering. Uh-oh. Well, Vic-chun, this might be the fumble of all time. I won't lie. Let's S3. That's why I had Bastion of Hope on, but I just forgot. Lol. Well, we got a little bit of healing. I am going to tank a hit here, which is kind of annoying, but I'll just S1 on Sibelian. And then I have counter now. Oh, just hit Rylet. Easy. What the fuck? Hit Rylet? How lose? How fucking lose? Okay, we're just going to hit. 8.3k free win. So even on my setup that was like done incorrectly, we're still winning, so piss chilling turbo. We're just gonna wait. Freeman has another S3, but she'll die. So let's just S1 the front. I have to tank another S3, but I'm gonna get 100 Fighting Spirit and then I'll take the turn, so it's fine. MLDB anyways. Oh, it's a Necro Undine. Holy shit. Wow, I haven't seen that artifact in a while. Necro Undine is crazy, bro. That's the Dizzy artifact. Holy. Okay, pop. 15k. Luckily my units tanked it, because that was looking kind of sus. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Rise of a Monarch on the Ilanav. Harseti's gonna press S3. Yenya's gonna press S2. And we're basically chilling. And that's one of the good things about Yenya is you can pair her with Silvertide Christie, and it's a really good combo. So I will just. I'll just S1 on Ilanav. Like, sure, he gets Indom, but, like, who cares? It's not really a big deal. So, I'm gonna S3 here first, I think. I could Nimble, but... I'll just S3. Kinda want to generate souls for my Celine. I think instead of Proof of Friendship, you could also run Bird's Eye View on this setup. I think that would also be okay. Okay, you're obviously gonna go into Celine. Okay, get the counter. Proof of Valor. Okay. Also, crit Harsetti. Okay, nice. Also, I think if you can have higher ER on Christie, you definitely should. Definitely don't skimp out on ER if possible. Okay, more free damage. I will S1 onto this. See if I can get a hit. That's good. He's on counter set. Okay. I'll just kill him again. These are all non-nimble hits, so I'm gonna do a ton of damage here. So my first nimble does the most damage, so I would say we kill Harsetti first. Okay. Oh, it's Knowledge Seed. Okay, he got anti-crit, but I still crit anyways. S1, maybe I provoke. So he made this defense to trap ARAM Blue Hua because of the Knowledge Seed, right? If it rolls random buffs and then you miss, then you could get it's pretty winning. Pretty cool. I mean, I think most Harsetti defenses these days, you kind of have to be on Knowledge Seed just because everything else is so, like... Everything else just feels really solved these days. Like, every defense, like, with Harsetti just feels like shit. For the most part. And just get an S1. Miss again. This evasion's paying huge dividends for him. Or just S1. Finish off the Ilanav. His Chilling Turbo. Okay. Second attack done. Let's get on with our last attack of today. Let's fucking fly, dude. Alright, so for our last attack, it's going to be Ross, Scales, and BBK. So I'm just going to go with Conquer Lilius at 309 on Thorn of the Blue Rose to bring souls in for my Hua at 309. And then I'll go with Hua Young, who is going to be on a full damage build on Summer Photogenic. So when I get Vigor, I get the extra turn. I just one-shot everything through the mitigation. And then Celine's going to be on Summer Photogenic as well on Speed Pen. So the whole idea is I just S3, S2, and then Hua S3 pushes my Celine. Everything dies. I put up Immortality, and then we're chilling. The second team is going to be Arunka, Frieren, and Satsuka. So I'm going to go with Luna, since there obviously is a shit ton of passives. And then my Satsuka, or my Yoha's going to be 268 on Proof, just so that I can get more... Actually, I'm just going to go on Proof of Friendship, rather. Oh, wait, no, I can't go Proof of Friendship. What am I saying? Cut that out. Yoha's going to be at 270. And then I'm going to push my Ross up to basically just one-shot everything. I'm going to go with Symbol of Unity because they are sealed. So I don't need to have Precious Connection, and I just need to one-shot everything, and it should be free. So let's go right ahead. Okay. We did not get outsped, thank God. And we proc. Ideally, I S2 this. Okay, nice. I don't even need to soul burn because I just straight up one-shot Ross. Okay, everything's pretty much dead. We get a free soul burn onto Ross. Okay. And now we S3.
You can't go back.
S3. We're chilling. Just S1. It's gonna be a bunch of immortalities, so it's gonna be kind of AIDS, but Hopefully it's fine. I don't know. This is a comp that I run on my Guild War Legend Rush account. And I was like, should I run Ilanav and make this a really boring attack? I'm like, nah, let's just try to cleave it. Which is how we ended up here. And my Sea Lilius dies. I Soul Burn. Now, what if it was Lethal Whisper? Well, if it was Lethal Whisper and a proc, I would definitely lose. Let's just say that. Okay. Just S2, I guess. Makes no diff. We just S1. And there we go. Much faster than an Empyrean Illinois tank down comp. That would take, like, 5 minutes. No thanks. Alright, let's seal. And I think this is one of the problems with Yoa right now, is Yoha plus Genesis Ross is just, like... It's just too OP, bro. Straight up, it's just too fucking OP, so... All I gotta do is I press the Ross, I press S3, and it's like, what does he do? Like, I'm literally just gonna, like, kick the back of his legs, get him on his knees, and unhinge his jaw, and just, like, hit it raw, dude. Like, GG's. Freerin and Satsuka die here. I think Arunka probably dies here, unless it's POV. Yep, everything just dies. GG's. Very, very easy if you have these units. GG. Alrighty, that's going to do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Once again, please check out the Guild War defense video if you guys haven't already. And I do want to just, yeah, just go watch it, like it, comment on this video too for the algorithm. Thank you for 14K subs, and see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye!